I did.
Good job.
I did. We should be live. Yes. We are live with session
Hello, everybody.
72. 72.
72. Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy how long these things have been going on for.
Right? It's great.
All right. Okay. So any questions before we get started of me? Any questions of me?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't think so, no.
Okay. All right then. Then we'll just jump right into it. Real quick. When last we left, you guys were neck deep in the middle of a match with the Ginger Snaps. 6 ludicrous mages, all dressed like bad West Side Story extras. And you were attempting to get the Siglet in their goal, and they were attempting to do the same.
What's this game called again?
It's it's actually just called the Siglet Tournament.
Okay.
So there is no actual name of the matches themselves. It's all just called the Siglet Tournament because the only time you really play competitively is at a tournament. So there's that. Hang on a second. While I pop up the initiative order, which is already set. I just need to pop it up here. All right. So we stopped, I believe, at the end of.
Yeah.
Well, no, the initiative order.
We stopped at the end of the initiative order, if I recall correctly.
So we stopped at the end of the initiative order. So we're gonna go back up to the top. So it's kind of weird to start a session right in the middle of it, but let's just get into it. You guys got a match to win. You got another match to win. Maybe lose, whatnot. You are fighting for. There are several prizes that have different values of tickets, and the grand prize is a hover tank on a pedestal up on the end of the stadium, with very colorful candy decorations on it. And Isaac, we're with you. So right now, no one has a Siglet. Lucas is next to it. He's standing on top of a slippery slip and slide. It's all you, bud.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to move over to here. Just move myself. Bam. That should give me.
Hi, Laura.
Yeah, I should be able to shoot that.
Yeah,
barrier.
you can kind of juke around it. That's fine. And Laura, great timing. We literally just started. Like Isaac is moving, and that's the first part of the game.
Yeah.
So excellent timing. All right, so taking a shot at the field, not too hard to hit. It is not a very mobile field.
Let me just double check. Okay, so unlinked. Wait. Unlinked, and then +3. 1d4 times 10. MDC. Boom. So 17 to hit, 20 MDC.
That's definitely a hit. 20 MDC. Which type of pistol is this one?
This is the plasma cartridge pistol.
Got it. So like the heavy shots.
Yes.
So you fire off another heavy shot into the barrier, and it contacts the barrier, bursts through the barrier, and it dissipates.
Okay. That's my turn.
As their defensive magic is nowhere near as powerful as Anna's.
Yay.
Woo!
All right. So it's the blue gentleman's turn. All right. So most of these guys are in this field, for lack of a better term. Blue guy. All right. He's going to expend almost all of his NPC. All of his NPCs. Almost all of his PPE. Give me a second while I look this up. to be fair. To make sure I'm using it fairly, because I am not a Lucas. Okay. He casts a spell. A fairly familiar spell for many of you.
Mm-hmm.
He says some words. Oh, hang on. He's gonna have to move. Oh, no. He's not gonna do that. That would be a horrible. Would not the range on that would suck. No, you know what? I committed to it. He's gonna do it. He'll step up to the edge of the barrier, and he is going to cast Clacking Teeth.
Okay.
Shh, quiet, Wally. So, give me a second. He generates 27 clacking teeth right on the other side of the barrier. They hit the ground and start making their way towards the barrier on the other side of the field.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So they start waddling towards this barrier. 27. I'm just going to, because they'll be moving as a group, I'm just going to draw a symbol so you can keep an eye on it.
Do it.
Let's just make it green. So there. Those are the clacking teeth. All right. That's Blue's turn. Next is Orange. Orange is just going to take a straight shot at this energy barrier. He is going to cast Call Lightning. And the barrier, Anna is hit for 19 mega damage. As lightning rains down from the sky and hits the barrier.
Okay.
Pink is doing the same thing. Casting Call Lightning.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
23 mega damage.
I didn't know they were this high up. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Piph already knows. They're all around level 7.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently.
Well, they're professional Siglet players, so.
Of course, they would all have really cool magic like Call Lightning.
So those last two are damage to the force field?
Correct,
Yep.
yeah. But they're also burning through their PPE like you would not believe. All right, that was Pink. Heart. It's Heart's turn.
It still has 183 mega damage.
Heart is going to actually try and stand in the way of Green over here. So she's going to roll over to him and kind of stand there and untransform and just hold her arms out wide, ready, not sure what to do, but she's blocking his path. Cyber 6. Not sure what to do. He doesn't want to hit the people in the field. He is going to start to slowly walk towards Lucas and try and get over the slip and slide. So he's not going to run. He's going to move very slowly to try and get over there. He has a 30% chance of falling. So he falls. Cyber 6 takes one step and falls right on his ass, misjudging just how slippery it was. So that's his turn. Kid, where did you?
Sorry, I just got back from
No,
here.
that's fine.
If I remember correctly, Kid is still under the guiles of uncontrollable laughter.
Oh, yeah, about that, actually. I am modifying it a little bit, only because the spell is really powerful, and it's just not fun to make you sit there and laugh for the rest of the match. That was a bad GMing part on my end, and I own up to it, and I'm going to adjust that a little bit. You have the same penalties, but I'm only taking half your actions away from you, as you
Okay.
are still technically able to function. You're just functioning at a penalty. So you had already used one, so I
Mhm.
took 3 from you. So you have 2 actions left this turn. And just note that whatever you do while you're doing it, you are laughing hysterically, and you have the same penalties as far as to hit and all that.
Boy. I mean, if anything, that's probably like mildly disturbing to everyone listening. So,
I can imagine.
how far? Like, did we say this is to scale or no?
It's about 3 times. So instead of 14 feet, consider that 3
Around
times.
45, 42.
Yeah, exactly.
I make my horror factor roll.
Oh God. You with your stupid pluses, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
All of these schmucks are inside the barrier, correct?
All of them except for one. Yep. Except for
All
that
right.
green guy up there.
That green guy. All right, and you said that this is the line of chattering teeth.
Correct, that green box. There's 27 of them.
There's 27 of them. Oh,
Mhm.
God. Yeah, kid's not fucking with those. Kid's gonna go over. Kid's gonna get as close to this asshole as possible, and because they're not dealing with this, and they're gonna keep him away, I guess,
Okay.
until someone can get this stupid nug-looking thing off the slip and slide. They're not touching it.
I have an idea.
All right. So, kid, what are you doing again? What are you doing?
They're going to very carefully go around the slip and slide and get as close to this asshole as possible.
Okay, so you and Hart are now cornering this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so however close I can be.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So that is that turn, and then we are up to Lucas. Your turn, sir.
Lucas, knowing how much the Siglet thrashes and things like that, he's going to try to approach it in a way where it is friendly. Kind of like a bend down and reach out his hand and try to, without words, communicate that it means no harm.
Got it.
I would like to try to use my trust.
Sure. By all means, roll it with a -15 penalty, simply because this is a not a sentient creature capable of calculus. If that makes sense.
I'm not capable of calculus.
It's
Neither
an
are
instinctual.
dogs,
It's
but-
an instinctual. Yeah, well, but see, the thing is, yeah, it's an instinctual creature, so you have less tools at your disposal to generate trust in it.
Okay. I was about to say, calculus has nothing to do with trust.
I was just quoting a line. Failed, unfortunately. As as you start to approach it, it starts to get away from you, or try to. And it falls. So it slides about this much because it's trying to get away at a quick speed. So it falls.
I guess I can still move. I can try to slide up to it.
That's definitely something you can try.
Ooh, if it is slippery, I think Lucas... Oh, jeez. Well, that doesn't work. I guess he could try to do a dive grab to just get off this goddamn slip and slide.
I see what you're saying. Sure. So, like, you're going to try and charge it and grapple it and slide off?
Yeah, kind of move... Slip and slide into it, basically.
Got it. Okay. So, I have a few questions. Are you going to try and stay on your feet until you get to it, or are you basically just sliding for it?
He's just sliding for it.
Okay. Then roll me a strike, to strike, to grapple it, but give yourself a -3 penalty simply because you're doing this while. I assume Lucas does not practice every day attacking while sliding down slip and slides.
You'd be surprised.
I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be.
So a -3.
Yeah, so to whatever to what your bonuses would be.
Oh, okay.
So whatever your bonus for melee striking is.
A 0. Good.
Roll a straight
That's
D20.
good. Hey, on the bright side, it's going to have a penalty to dodge.
I'm close enough to hit it.
It's going to try and dodge. Hang on a second. Can it dodge? It cannot dodge. So it's like so what happened was it fell on its back, so its legs are currently like kicking up in the air, trying to wiggle, and you slide right into it, wrap your arms around it. Now this thing is very heavy. It's about 100 pounds. However, believe it or not, the momentum of the slip and slide is working in your favor, as this spell is magically slippery. You and the Siglet have your momentum carrying you into the Siglet carries you both off the edge.
Okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Stupid things off the slip and slide.
Also, I think Kid had some pluses, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Kid.
Oh, I was just saying that if at all possible, if we just keep slipping on this thing, we could have just tried to like pull it up and wrap it around the Siglet and then just carry it to the other side. But this works too.
This works.
Yeah.
That's great.
Anyways,
All right,
never
next.
mind.
Oh yeah, initiative.
All right. So
Purple.
next is Purple. Purple is going to all right. They won't be able to do it this turn. Purple is giving up his action. Lucas,
Yes.
you are probably the only one that would kind of understand this, seeing it. It looks like Purple and a few others are starting to give their energy to Orange.
Okay.
Because you have the ability to sense and see PPE to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they're gathering energy for something. Anna, your turn.
So is Lucas holding it? Correct?
Yep, he's got it grappled in his arms.
Then Anna's gonna call out asking him to hold it up.
Oh my god.
I can try.
Or at least something. Okay, just so you guys know what my plan is. I just learned my telekinesis can go 900 feet and can lift 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I can pick it up and put it into the goal.
Well, see, here's
I
the
just
thing.
don't want to
Here's the
take
thing.
it from
Hold
your
on.
hands.
Hold on. It is very resistant to psychic and mystical
Right,
energies.
I forgot that.
But
it's
Lucas
not
isn't. Lucas isn't.
Oh my fucking god, I can't do this.
You can lift Lucas up, which was what
Yeah,
I
but
was
that
thinking.
that would exceed the weight volume by a lot.
No, not for
no, 'cause
super
I do
telekinesis.
plus 100.
She can
sorry,
do
how much?
like thousands of pounds.
Oh.
She
It's
has
limited
super.
by my ISB.
Yeah,
I
she
thought you
has
said
super
100.
telekinesis.
That just means it'd be 10.
Yeah.
And then it's
Oh,
additional
I
10
see,
per
I
100
see.
pounds.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure. So yes, but you're right. Lucas isn't resistant. So if Lucas can keep a hold of it, absolutely.
I guess then change my question to Lucas, can I pick you up?
I'm gonna have to check all of my weight of all my things, but I think I'm probably around 200 with all of my armor and equipment.
Yeah, your body armor is
and
not
then-
that heavy. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's pretty light, and then another, so it's around 300.
Sure, I can do that.
30 ISP.
Yeah, I don't want to do this without Lucas's permission. I guess is that.
Also,
makes
Kid is typing something in the chat. I don't know if Elora can talk right now or not, but
Kid would love. Everyone wants to carry Lucas.
Look, if you want to do that, like I don't want to ruin
I'm
your
just
fun.
saying.
Okay.
well, yeah, it's up to you guys.
How about next session? Because I'm gonna have way less ISP next mission. I mean, or game. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, next game.
Next session.
Next session.
Oh,
You can't just stay there for 3 hours. All right. So are you? So okay. You want to hold your turn? You want to do a? No, you want to lift him up now, right?
I want to ask him permission before I do it.
Yeah. Lucas, do you agree? Is this something?
Yes,
Just
I
talking back
agree.
and forth.
Out of character and in character, Lucas is free. If you like yell over, you cast or yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you have time to cast it if you'd like.
Okay. So I don't. This is usually an attack. Oh shit! This is usually an attack.
You have to hit
So
me.
this could cause us.
No.
No,
You
that's
throw
only if it's
objects
being
at
used as an
somebody.
attack.
Yeah, you throw
Okay.
objects at somebody and it causes an
Yes,
But
attack.
I'm
if you
throwing
throw
him at the
Lucas-
ground.
If you throw Lucas at someone, then it becomes an attack.
That
But
would
don't
be
do that.
bad.
Okay.
Especially since I don't have my helmet.
So, Lucas, you suddenly feel as if a invisible force is lifting you off your feet. Off your belly, actually, because you're still prone. Holding
Yeah.
the Siglet. So right now, Lucas is in the air like Superman, holding a Siglet.
My face portrays exactly as planned.
And
Oh my
then
gosh.
towards the goal over my other force field.
All right, how far can you move it in a round? Does it say?
My range is 900 feet.
Right, that's how far you can cast it, but does it have a movement range? A speed?
Let me look it up, just to double check.
I don't see anything unless Bird finds me something.
Yeah.
Because it's more worried about the weight, honestly, in this description.
Right.
'Cause it's like range is 900 feet, duration, cost.
Pretty sure there's a
Damage.
speed, but there might not be. And if so, I'll just have to kind of make a call real quick because it's not instantaneous. It takes time, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To...
If it was, Lucas would be dead. Because it's not a teleport, it's a move.
Page 127 of main rulebook.
Having an object move instantaneously is like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know if just throwing speed? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think Lucas wants to go through that much G-force. Just saying.
Hey. Well, I can hold it up to 18 minutes, so. And I don't think it'll take me 18 minutes to get him over there.
Get in there!
As hilarious as that would be.
It says refer to telekinesis. Just give me a couple more seconds, please. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that I don't know where to look for that.
No. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
It's
Once in a while, I gotta look it
complicated
up.
magical psychic ability thing.
Let's see
Might be
here.
complicated.
I
Sorry,
don't know
guys.
what
I'll be
says
back
about
in
it.
a little bit.
Sure.
60 feet.
60 feet per round. Got it. So you can move Lucas. Now, that would also be vertical and horizontal. So how tall is your force field?
I honestly have a feeling it's however tall I need it to be.
How tall did
I
you
like within the range. So I think I can literally make them the height of the people if I wanted to.
Oh, right. So realistically, what do you think your character did?
Probably right above their heads.
Okay, so say 7 feet.
Yeah, let's go 8.
All right, so 8 feet. So you have to raise Lucas up about 9 to 10 feet, and then you can move him over about 50 feet.
50
which
feet.
would be
So 50 divided by 3.
yes, right around
16 feet.
16 feet. So you can
Right
get him
here.
like right above the barrier.
I'm
Okay.
above the barrier. Oh no.
I believe I can fly.
Let me move the other tokens real quick so this doesn't get too confusing. Okay. All right. So that is your action. It's Green's turn. Green's not sure what to do. He's being surrounded by everyone. Plus, all his friends are there. The Siglet is now bouncing up and over the barrier. All right, here's what he's gonna do. Yeah, just
About
enough.
60 feet.
Just enough. He is going to cast Water Dump on Lucas.
Son of a bitch.
5 gallons of water fall directly above your head. You normally may attempt to dodge the water at a -8. No, I don't know how you
No, I don't
that.
think I'm going to be able to.
No, you're being held there.
So this can't do any damage to you because it's just water, but it has a chance. Now here's the thing. You're in a fully environmentally sealed body armor.
No, he's not.
So,
His helmet's
Oh,
off.
no, you took your helmet off. That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's going to make it a little harder. Roll me a D100. Do you have a skill that you would, let's see. It's mostly just like a I don't know. Lucas, make a case for a skill to hold on to that Siglet, because you could kind of go about that several ways.
Huh. A skill of mine to hold something. I don't think I have a hold skill. The only thing that would be thrashing and hard to hold on to would be horses that I could think of.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Roll me a horsemanship check at a -20 penalty, because it's not exactly the same thing, but I get what you're saying. You have to be able to hold on to the reins. You can't hold on too hard, etc., etc. Go ahead and use that with a -20 penalty.
I can try a monologue.
Because normally it's just going to be a strength check to try and hold on to it, but this is kind of different. This isn't a strength check so much as a, did you stay focused enough while water was dumping over your head to hold this thing?
My ninja practice. I don't have a freaking percentile for that. There you go.
You succeed beautifully, and your beard is now dripping wet. So he tries, he fails. You manage to hold on to the Siglet. That is Green's turn, and now it's Red's turn. Red is giving PPE to someone else, which, by the way, is all of their actions for the rest of the round, which is not good for them. It's actually really not good for them, because I think Anna can get you there.
Sure.
Hang on. Let's just take a look at this real quick. It's 60 feet per round, so 120 feet divided by 3 is like 40. No, so it can't quite get you there in 2 actions.
Get around here.
It'll get you right around here. So, okay, so we gotta still keep going. Why don't we do this? I assume you're gonna move that way. Lucas, you're gonna just let her do it. Lucas, I will need you to make 2 strength checks for me, please. So let's do this. First, let's move you 20 feet to here. And then we'll have you do a grapple check. And the other players, don't worry, you'll be able to take your actions. We're kind of pseudo out of combat at the moment. You'll be able to take your actions, but I'm just doing this first. So you roll a strength check, I'm going to roll a strength check, and it's just an opposed roll here.
So how do I roll a strength check?
What is your physical strength?
14.
14.
Damn, that's nice.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. So you're going to add a +2 to your check. I don't have a plus. Oh!
Got it too.
Yeah. So it's not putting up a very good fight. All right. Let's move you another 20 feet. And have
Now,
you do it again.
I can get let go and actually move my speed. Wait, 60 per move. My two last moves 6, so it'd be. I
What you
think
could
this-
do is you could put him down 10 and drop him off at about here, and then he gets up and runs into the goal, and that would be
Yeah.
Well, remember it's not fail, so 20 this way is not actually 20 feet.
I know.
No, true.
No,
but
she can move 60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she can move
Never
60
mind.
feet. So it would be about here-ish, and then he'd be able to do his full movement, which is definitely more than 20 between two
in
actions.
2 turns, yeah. You'd have to make a strength check for each one, but yes. Is that what you guys want to do?
I
I'm
think
content
that
with
would
that.
be appropriate because we could end this combat.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's
We
not
still have to do one
combat,
more.
You bloodthirsty barbarian. It's a game.
It's dragging on. All right,
I know.
anyways.
So you take him to over 20 feet and down. Over 50 feet and down 10 feet. And that's that. So Lucas, you made your 1 check. Okay. Now it's your turn again. Make a strength check, and then if you succeed, you can move your full movement. So it's another opposed. You have a +2.
no.
I don't. No. It struggles out of your arms and lands at your feet. It's at your feet, but it's not in your arms at the moment.
Okay. So I guess I had to pick it up.
Yes. So that's your turn. Other characters who still have actions. Anything you guys want to do? We'll say like it's at this point. If you wanted to act before then, you can. We're just kind of loosely handling this at the moment.
I'm assuming those 2 turns took mine as well to move him. I would have to
Correct.
concentrate. Yeah.
Correct.
So yeah, I still have 1 more turn this turn because I could have my action after yours by holding it.
Right.
Do I have any remaining turns, or?
Yeah. You have 1. You have 1 remaining turn.
I'll see where I am. Never mind.
I'm just gonna spend both my turns moving. That's it.
All right. There is another possibility here too, as well, but it's up to you guys. Hearts can't do much of anything right now. Even if she transformed, she wouldn't be able to make it there in time. Isaac, you're moving. Kid, what are you doing?
Oh, actually, how far could Heart chuck me?
Oh, she's wearing power armor. Quite a distance, I would say.
I would like to do a paired action with Heart.
You want to do a
Oh
softball
my.
special? Oh, jeez.
You're gonna let Heart hold you?
There's
Dire
power armor.
circumstances.
It's fine.
You just made her year.
Oh boy.
Give me a
First
second.
I got
real
to
quick.
brush them, and I get
Let me
to
run over
hold them.
to her Sun Chariot power armor. Take a look at her strength stat, which is
Ridiculous, I'm sure.
Like a 24 or something, if I recall correctly.
Jesus.
Where is it? I mean, I got the chariot. Where's the strength? Flying, height, with physical strength. 24. Robotic strength of 24.
I
Kid
figured.
weighs about Kid weighs about 120 soaking wet.
Maybe.
All right. I would say with that power armor, strength of 24, I will. Let me roll for her real quick. So she'll run over to you, pick you up, and almost like not shot put. What's it? The hammer throw. She's gonna spin you around once or twice, and then just fling you.
Oh boy.
Give me a second here. You know what? I'll just keep this simple. To about here. Over the
works.
barrier to about there. And you tumble. It's soft dirt. So, do you have acrobatics at all, kid?
I do.
Roll me a...
Sense of balance.
Yes, please.
Can do, buckaroo.
Roll me a stick the landing skill, please.
I did it by 10.
You stick
Unless-
the landing.
Ah!
Arms up wide. You stick the landing. That's Heart's last action. As kid, you're the only one that could hear this because you're the only one close enough. The entire time, she's just like,
Oh my god. The sound just like echoes off in the distance, and kids just like, oh.
All I'm imagining is angry baby Groot right now.
Oh my god.
Cyber 6 is also just going to start moving. He's going to take his 2 actions to get to about there because he's
That's an
fast.
impressive movement speed.
Well, you've seen him move fast before. He is very fast for a robot. You haven't seen many robots like him, but he's very fast. He moves like a cheetah. So he just gets to there. Okay, kid, you have an action left because Heart threw you.
I guess I'll just move the rest of the way that I can over to Lucas.
What's your movement speed?
Movement speed is, or my speed is 13.
All right, so normally it's like we found out because this is 3 times, it's basically what the ruler says. So you can get to him.
Okay, awesome. Kid does that then. So yeah. And they're gonna try and like block off the escape for the nug. Or it's not a nug.
Siglet. Or whatever.
The Siglet.
Got it. All right, so you kind of block off its escape. All right, that's your action. Yep. Lucas, what you doing?
I guess I'm trying to pick up the Siglet.
Okay. Roll a strike. Melee strike.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're trying to grab it. So it's like a grapple. Trying to grapple. All right. He is going to try and dodge. However, he's squealy little Siglet. Oh! He's not there no more, Lucas. He's not there at all. He's like 2 feet this direction. It's like he's shifted. All right. Lucas, anything else you're gonna do? You still have a movement. If you want to. A movement? What is this, Pathfinder? You can still move if you
I can
like.
still move, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he's just gonna get into more of a position and wiggle his butt and wiggle his fingers, trying to like grab this little thing.
All right. The only person left is Cyber 6. He has enough movement to get there. He is going to also try and pick it up unless you guys don't want him to for some reason.
That's
Do it.
fine.
So he is also... Oh gosh, hang on, let me look at this. I have never done a melee attack with him before. He's kind of all about the guns.
Yeah, you'd be surprised at how little your strike is when you're unarmed.
All right, he's plus dose. So he rolls an 8. Siglet tries to dodge and succeeds. So
Bullshit, Siglet. How many actions do you have?
He hasn't used any of them. He sat there the whole time.
He struggled out of my arms, I don't even know how many times, and dodged twice. That's a lot of actions.
It's true. But to keep things simple, he just tries to move when you move. All right, so that's it. Back to the top of the turn. Isaac, your turn.
Oh. Okay. So Cyber 6 doesn't have him?
No, Cyber 6 does not have him.
Okay. I move at 21. I can get about there. Can I try and just... Actually, no. No, I shouldn't. That's my turn.
You were moving the last few turns, so I think you're, instead of doubling,
You
your
can
speed, I
move a
think
little bit faster. You can
Yeah.
triple it because, yeah.
I haven't
so
been
you get
doubling it. That was just my 21 move.
yeah, you get a little bit more because your last few turns you were moving.
Oh.
So instead of
Remember-
running, you're sprinting.
Correct, yeah. Unless you're saying that you're taking a leisurely jog over there.
I'm saying
Basically,
the-
because you were already on the move, you can make it to there.
I want to
You can
try
make it
and
to
cut it
Siglet.
off.
Okay,
Okay.
you can make it there. Yeah, you can
Okay.
make it there because Piph has a point. In rifts, if you were running full speed last turn, you're now sprinting this turn, which means you triple your movement. All right,
But
so that's is it?
Yeah.
Blue is giving up energy. Orange, good old Orange, has been sucking up PPE from everyone. He gonna make a pie.
I hope he doesn't blow himself up. Goddamn.
They're a little desperate. Look where you guys are.
Which force field were they taking damage from earlier?
The red one around them.
Yeah, the
The
red one.
red. Oh, around them. Okay.
You said you had like 183, right?
Yeah, on that
Left.
one. Yeah.
All right, give me a second. Pulling out all the stops. Oh gosh darn it! I had to find it again. I just had it.
I will tell you that it has a 10-foot radius.
Yes, I know. I'm looking. Okay, you know what? Just tell me the damage. I know the radius. I need to look. At
Oh,
the damage.
jeez. Damage. Crap. That I... Wait, did I write it down on my paper? No, of course I didn't, because why would I?
Right? I mean, how often are you going to be? You're not insane. Here we go. All right, here it is. 1d4 times 100 plus... No, that's STC. 3d4 times 10 MD.
Yeah.
All right. So he summons forth a nuclear bomb pie for all his energy and his friends too. Not all of theirs, but a lot of theirs. It's very expensive. And he throws it right here, as far away from everyone in the bubble as he can.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. I don't have a macro set up for 3d4 times 10. I wonder why. I guess I
just
don't
wonder
need to
if he
roll that very
hits.
often.
That'd be so goddamn funny if he misses.
It would be hilarious if he misses.
Basically, has to roll a 1 because I think the pies have a natural plus to hit.
Right, a +4. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So he has to roll a 1. Okay, seriously, I just need 1 die. You know what? Here, 4. Oh my god!
Oh no!
Okay.
Disaster
Okay.
strikes in the bubble.
So instead of hitting the wall, where does it hit? The ground? And then in a 10-foot radius is about this much.
So here's the deal. He swings back to throw it, and it slips out of his hand and goes a random direction. Someone, because I don't want to be the one to choose
Roll
this.
D8?
Someone roll me a 1d4. We'll just keep it simple. Yeah, 1d8. Starting 1 starts at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Well, okay then. Fine.
All right. So it goes north.
Oh man.
Greed is gonna watch his friends die.
It goes north. He was going to throw it about this far, so it goes about this far.
Oh
Oh,
That's enough to hit these two.
Okay, so these two suffer 3d6 times 10 nuclear radiation
3d4?
damage.
It's even more.
It's
3d4?
3d4 times 10.
Yeah, 3d4 times 10.
Okay. Oh, that makes more sense than what I heard. Okay, good.
3d4
Kinda.
times 10. Roll it.
Oh no. I don't.
We're gonna have to
I
stop
know
the
there are
goddamn
rules
match and
against
just be like, "Are you okay?"
Should I roll it?
No, I'm rolling it. I'm. They have protection.
They
but
do.
It's not great protection.
It's not 120 protection.
It's not.
Oh no.
70.
It's 70.
So they get rid of their protection.
So okay.
There's
Just
no
to let you
extra.
know.
They're still alive.
They had all had armor of Ithan. They are all level 7.
So
Yep.
it is
They
70.
have 70 points of MTC on their own.
Yep. So
the pie
here's-
flies out, lands in between the two of them. The blast, there's a small mushroom cloud and a
Inside the
blast
force field.
inside
Yes.
the force field, doing no damage to the force field whatsoever.
I
These
think it
two
actually
men-
does.
Hmm?
I think it goes up 10 feet. I think it actually.
Oh
hits
yeah,
the
okay,
force
so
field.
it would do that. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Piph. So it would do 70 damage to your force field, and mark that off.
Yep,
it's-
113.
Yeah.
These two guys are knocked on their asses. Their ears and noses
Oh!
are bleeding, and
That's they can actually try to do a dodge.
yes, they can, can't they? Because it has to hit them. Sure.
I
These
don't know
guys-
what the to hit would be, but to even do that action takes 2 actions to dodge because of how ridiculous the radius is.
Yeah. All right. They're gonna try, but these guys, they don't.
just try not to
they
roll a
don't
1.
Dodge so good.
Oh no.
They just get hit. Come on, just
They dive
get
out of
hit.
the way and get hit anyway. This is so funny.
Next one. Okay.
Hey!
That's good
Mr.
enough.
Blue
I
gets
give
out of the
it.
way. A little bit. He takes 2 of his actions. He manages to dodge out of the way of it, but Red gets the full force of it. And he is not dead, but he is very
Sure.
Irradiated.
yes.
Irradiated, I
He-
think
his
is
armor is gone.
That's
And there's
skincare.
like this silence in the arena as like they see the pie drop, and there's slow motion as the pie falls, and you see the blue guy
Boom.
jump out of the way, and the red one wasn't paying attention. He like his eyes just follow it as it lands at his feet.
I think he
And
just
then
like
he just
misdirected and like jumped towards it.
No, it's one of those things where like he's following it with his eyes as it lands at his
No.
feet, and then he's just lifted off the ground.
Does
What
he
if
jump
he tried
on
to
it?
pull a Steve Rogers and jump on it to protect his friend?
No, these guys don't do that.
He did try to dodge, so he does need to still take 2 of his actions.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Yeah, it took all of Blue's actions and 2 of Red's actions, and well, that went well for them.
Hey.
We tried to allow him to be heroic. It didn't work.
That's glorious.
Hey, at least he's not dead.
Pink is actually going to take an action to go over to Red and make sure that he is not dead, because they have no way of knowing that this did the exact same amount of damage their shield was. So he's just like, "Oh my god, Frederick! Oh my god!" Cyber 6's turn. Cyber 6 is gonna try and pick up Siglet.
Pick up the doggo.
Do
it!
Doggo.
Do it.
He gets an 11. Doggo gets
14.
Oh my gosh.
Slippery little bastard.
All right, Kid, your turn. Oh, I forgot Heart. Heart is staying with Green, just shadowing him, trying to keep him out of the play.
Yeah.
All right, Kid.
Kid's gonna try and get the thing.
Sure, you
doggo.
can like.
So
like, move
this is
between-
the strike, correct?
Yes, correct. To strike with melee.
All right. And do
And
I
without
have any
weapon
negatives?
bonus or anything. No negatives, but you don't have any weapon bonuses or anything, so it's just your basic to strike.
Oh, I automatically get a +3 to strike with just regular hand-to-hand.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so
D20 plus 3. Roll it.
would you let me just? Okay, +3. Oh no!
Wow, all of the ones that are being rolled right now.
I hate it.
All right.
Hate it.
Sorry, kid.
Kid just like
Lucas.
leaps at it and falls face first.
I imagine like kid does it right when the bomb goes off.
And they're just like, what the hell?
And is
Lucas,
still
your turn.
laughing maniacally.
Lucas is too busy with these. He's gonna freaking like run over to these guys, thinking to himself at the same time, "Brilliant strategy. Take down his opponent so I care about their lives." Let's see. Oh yeah, I can make it to there.
All right, so you run to there, and like, are you saying anything? or-
Jesus, is he okay?
The guy, the red guy, is like basically just kind of like waving his hand in front of his face, like he's trying to swat something that's not there. It's he might
Actual
have-
Christian Jesus, are you okay?
He might have a concussion. Purple. Purple has very little PPE left. He's gonna call down forth one more call lightning. Because he's in this to win it. It's not D20, it's D6 Squee. 24 more mega damage to your barrier. I don't think they're getting out of this anytime soon.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, that's purple. Anna, your turn.
I'm just gonna run forward. Not much I can do at this moment.
Yeah, no, I understand.
'Cause I kind of need to save my ISB for the next one.
All right. Green. Green's teeth are continuing to march towards your goal. Because that's what they were told to do. Green. It wasn't Green's teeth. I forget whose teeth it was. It was Blue's teeth.
Blues.
Well, they're still marching towards the goal anyway, because they're moving independently.
Yeah.
Green is kind of doing the same thing. Oh my god! These are supposed to be deadly matches. Plus, there's not much he can do right now anyway. He teleported, which used up so much PPE.
I know.
Red. Red spends his action trying to count how many fingers Pink is holding up. Isaac, it's your turn. I'm sorry, guys, but they dropped a nuclear pie in there. It's got to be pandemonium.
And whose fault is that?
Theirs.
So I'm gonna try and pick up the Siglet.
Wise strategy.
20 plus
You guys got to succeed at some point.
16.
Oh, geez, you have
Strength
a
roll?
16!
Son of a
Tie
bitch!
goes to the defender. I just want to point out, he has no bonuses in these rolls.
Yeah, no.
Oh, man. All right. Blue has no actions left because he jumped. Orange. Oh, my God, Frederick, I'm so sorry.
Roll to ask for a repentance? That's not the word.
Look, guys, I'm just going to be honest here.
Can we?
I think we can slip out of combat because
Yeah.
I'm looking at this. They don't have the energy to bust out of this barrier. They just don't.
Just throw on some Benny Hill music as we like chase the nuglet around and eventually get it through the post.
Essentially,
I also lied. It's 89, not 83.
like all
I can't believe you.
the only person that can stop us is Green, and all Hart needs to do is just hold him there.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So it takes you guys 8 minutes
Oh my
to get
god.
the Siglet.
Lucas is obviously just not helping and sitting there. She's like, Jesus.
Lucas, God dang it, help
Rolls
us!
are just
Now this is
so
important now,
amazing.
Isaac.
To be fair, I think Ada would get like here and then just stand there with her arms crossed watching you guys.
You guys realize that in the past, 15 minutes, how many critical successes and failures there have been
Too
on all
many.
the dice?
Yeah.
Oh
too
my
much.
god.
I'm glad I haven't had to roll anything yet.
You
Oh,
know,
man.
you know what I want? I want a roll to see like how absolutely like mind blown the audience is.
I also want you three to roll to see who actually gets the Siglet in.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
yeah,
yeah.
go ahead and do
absolutely.
that.
D100?
What do you want us to roll for?
Yeah, just roll a D100, everyone. High's good.
Okay. 95! Woo!
All right, Robotman, what do you got?
Robotman.
All right, Rubit Man rolls.
He gets 100.
52.
Aw.
All right. So
Isaac catches
after
him
three
finally.
of you chasing it all over the place, Isaac finally manages to scoop it up and dump it in.
Kids just like still like in stitches. Their sides are just heaving and they hurt after a while. They just lay down and are just like, I'm done. I hate this.
Well, it would have passed eventually because it doesn't last 8 minutes.
I know, but still, they'd been like running and laughing that entire time. And that's not something they do on a regular basis.
Right. So, as you finally dump it in, the crowd goes wild. You were asking how like flabbergasted the crowd is, with the exception of that silence at the nuclear pie gone wrong.
Oh boy.
So very wrong. He had to roll a 1 to miss, and Red had to roll a 1 to get hit. Oh my god! Hi, welcome back, Inferno.
Thanks.
You missed so much!
Welcome. I know, I heard it
We
come.
almost watched a man kill his teammate.
Oh, that's good.
You guys dump the Siglet in. Finally, Isaac does it. The crowd cheers, and the man for the ticket booth gets on the loudspeaker, and the Profiteers win it. They will move on to the finals, and there's another cheer, like. And as they cheer, their cheering is so loud that it starts making the ground rumble. Like the ground starts moving a little bit because of the cheering.
Wow.
And then the ground starts moving a little bit more. And then you start to think that, maybe this isn't the cheering, and they start to get the idea too, because they're starting to get quiet as this turns into a minor earthquake as the entire arena starts kind of shaking.
Oh.
And then out of the center of the city, not the arena itself, but outside the arena, the center of the city, you hear a loud crash as earth and dirt breaks apart, and you hear screams from outside, and even above the tall walls of the arena, which are probably a good 30 feet to 40 feet tall, the outer walls of the arena, you see a head of a giant beast, and you hear someone scream, "The worms of Sower!" And it looks something like this. As two very large dragon-like worms raise their heads up out of the ground. They are rainbow-colored. They look a lot like a gummy worm.
Uh-huh.
And they begin tearing through the town, opening their mouth with large roars and spewing steaming hot liquid gummy substance over buildings and carts and rides, and the substance starts to corrosively eat at it. Everyone starts running.
So these guys were in a bubble.
Yep, they are they're trying to get their friend Fredericks up, and they're like, "Please drop it, we need to run."
I'll drop it.
All right. The second you drop it, they start running to the closest exit, or to the underground part of the arena, which is here, and they're actually motioning for you to come too. Like, come on, we gotta go.
When we
That's-
gotta go, as
Uh,
Lucas runs with them.
Xavier, you and Elisa are somewhere in the stands. Where
Yeah.
would you have taken seats?
I don't know where that green speck is.
Got it. All right.
So like, everyone's like freaking out around. Xavier's just slowly standing up, and he's just looking at these fucking gummy worms of soth or whatever the fuck they're called. Soar. Oh, okay. Gums of soar are rampaging around. They were just gonna be like, "Oh, that's just typical." He's gonna.
This shit happens to us all the time.
He's gonna
Every
grab
world we
his
go
gun
to,
and he's gonna
giant
tell. I'm gonna-
worms. Excuse me. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, you're grabbing your gun
and heading towards the rest of the party because I don't want to get separated in all this.
Elisa will follow you quickly, and she'll be like, "Wise one, what is that?"
Tessa's with them as well.
Don't know. Looks bad.
Yeah, Tessa's actually pushing Elisa forward. So, you as you run, one of the heads comes up over that side near you, and spews forth, not towards you, but spews forth gummy substance that lands all over the rise platform where the hover tank is.
Oh.
And as you guys run, you look over your shoulders and you see that it starts eating through what as it's falling apart is very clearly now made from some sort of wood and cloth. As the hover tank just falls apart.
Wait. The tank is made of wooden cloth?
Yes. It's very clear now, especially to you, Xavier, since you're closest. It was built out of wood and cloth.
Okay.
It looked very impressive.
Yep.
As,
I make sure my force field is turned on.
Got it. As the substance just melts through it very quickly. You guys.
Squee. During the 8 minutes or the skirmish, would it be okay to get my helmet back?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. You still have your beard.
Sure.
But
Yeah, I still don't have it on. I would just like to have it, please.
Yeah, you have it.
Okay.
And so all the ginger snaps are running towards that entrance. So you guys running there as well?
And I would be running towards Tessa.
Got it. Tessa's running towards you with Xavier and Elisa.
Perfect. Still gonna meet up with them halfway.
Got it. So is it fair to say everyone kind of runs to the underground area?
Yes. I do
As
believe
the-
so.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys get to the underground area, and everyone like runs there. And then as you run down the halls and you get to the underground, some of the ginger snaps like stop and rest, and they put Fredericks down. And they start trying to like fan him as he's still kind of out of it. Lucky to be alive. And they start trying to catch their breath. And one of them looks to you and says, "Should be okay here. They don't stay long."
Yeah, what is that, by the way? Because I'm a little new around here.
Right. Those are the worms of Sower. They're some of Backslap's more random and unpredictable denizens. They attack once in a while. But-
So he like stops up for a second. Okay, so just I guess another question. You said back smack. So is he like around here, or is it more of like a from an ancient time he just kind of summoned them and now they're just around?
No, he catches his breath. Well, if you want to know, legend says that when the corporations fell, Backsmack took this planet as his own, drawn to the candy and the amusement park. And his denizens began to seep through the break in the portal, turning the whole planet into his domain. But none of us have ever talked to Backsmack directly, except for the first one.
Okay. But he is here. Well, as the legends say, I suppose.
One of the other Ginger Snaps stands up and he stretches. He says, "Not exactly, but his avatar is."
Like a video game?
No.
Like a holo game?
No. His champion. The first one. The first one to learn Backsmack's teachings, to understand his magic, to make the great pilgrimage to Mount Choco. The first ludicrous mage.
This is ludicrous.
He looks at Xavier completely honest, not gathering the meaning, and just nods. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Xavier nods, realizing they don't understand each other, but they're both right.
And one of the other Ginger Snaps, like leaning back against the wall, says, "I once tried to make the great pilgrimage to talk to Dio. I failed." But
Okay. Now go back again. You saying that? Okay. If I'm understanding this right, you said you're making a pilgrimage to the first, as you said,
Dio Jawbreaker.
the same
first
person.
ludicrous mage.
Okay.
The pilgrimage. It is a legend and a rite of passage for us. Hang on 1 second, guys.
That's the last we ever heard of Squee.
Sorry, no, very loud noises just picked up in the background.
Lucas has an outburst. That asshole is the first ludicrous mage?
Yes, he is. He was the first one to learn the teachings of Backsmack. All that we know, all that we can cast, we learned either from his teachings or from the teachings of those few ludicrous mages that made the great pilgrimage to speak with him.
God damn it. Yeah, I don't believe it. I think he's just fibbing you guys, to be honest. Just like Lucas just like said, look, not against any particular religion. Trust me. I have some pretty crazy ones as well. Some dude hanging on like a T. I don't know. Anywho.
Don't make me angry.
So,
But
I've met him before. There's no way that's... If he is, I'm going to eat my own shoe.
You've made the great pilgrimage?
No! But probably not. I'm just... It could be. Maybe by accident, but I'm positive. Never done that.
But that's the only way to speak to him. He doesn't travel outside of Mount Choco.
See, that's what I'm confused about. But you know what? Thank you for the information. Great. I would like to talk about anything else other than the pilgrimage at the moment. Maybe if you want to tell me a few traps along the way, if we're going to be doing that, so we might come back to it later. I'm just trying to like not.
One of them, obviously not listening, goes, "It is said those who make the pilgrimage and speak to the mighty Dio are granted one wish within his power."
So, you get a wish if you get to him?
Yes.
Okay, has anyone actually done this?
One that is still living, but many have in the past. That is who we've learned our spells from. But there is still one, Old Wart. He made the pilgrimage.
It has to be some other. Who also has a freaking name of Dio Jawbreaker? You know what? No, it could be someone. It's a very common name. Both of those.
Is it?
No.
Do you want us to go and find your friend?
No, he's goddamn no. No, I really
Why don't we go talk
I
to
would
him?
say no. Why? Why would
You could
anybody
expose him as a fraud.
I don't want to look. As far as I met him before, he's this general dick to people, goes around just fucking with people, and I had to clean up his goddamn. I had to fight his ass a few times.
That
Okay,
sounds like Dio Jawbreaker, yes.
So why is he?
What?
Xavier says, enough about what you don't want to do. What do you want to do?
Oh, for me? Oh, shoot. I got a little laundry list of things that people wanted back at the ship. I wanted to go out and find some cool things, maybe pick up a whole bunch of candy and put it in my pocket and eat that for later.
Well, maybe we should wait till, these worms are done destroying everything, and then maybe we should get working on that list.
All right.
Pipes up and says, "Can we be done with this thing? I don't want to play with that anymore." And they gesture out at the field.
Oh, yeah. Is the tournament over, Xavier asks? I think the tournament might be over because of the attack.
One of the junior staff says, I can't imagine they'll continue it, not after, well...
Everything getting melted?
The hover tank is gone, and I was so looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah, Xavier says, about that fucking hover tank. Wait, what were you looking forward to? He asks, almost sarcastically.
It was perfect. You cast fly on that thing, and I would...
But it's not real.
Of course it's real.
I mean, it's not an actual hover tank. It's a bunch of sticks put together with tarp on it to look like a tank.
What else would you make it out of?
Metal and plastic and synthetic polymer.
Oh, you can't cast fly on metal and plastic.
But if it was real, it could hover on its own. You wouldn't have to cast shit.
Like, they just look at you wide-eyed like, what?
You know what? Never mind. I don't. You know what? You're right. You're right. It's too bad it was destroyed. Oh tragedy. Oh woe. What can you do?
They're all catching their breaths. A few minutes pass. The loud noises die down outside. There's still commotion, but the noises themselves die away as the worms seem to have done whatever they came to do.
Fuck shit up. And chew
And then
bubble gum, and were they all out of gum?
And you do see a couple of people on their knees, and you'll hear them say, "Tio, what have we done to displease you?"
Fucking breathing. Anyway,
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to like hunt this guy down and kick him in his
You seem
gumballs?
pretty agitated about this.
Yeah.
So I don't know how else to explain other than he's my eternal rival. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, well, okay. Xavier says, what's the purpose of rivals?
Well, I was hoping to never meet him again, but...
No. Then you wouldn't have ended the rivalry. The rivalry would have just persisted. The purpose of rivals is to squish the... No, you don't have to kill them. You have to defeat them, Xavier says.
That's how you do it.
That's one of the ways you can do it. Another way you could do it is just ruin them so they don't have any power anymore. Another way to do it is to trick them into not being your rival. Heck, another way of doing it is to end the rivalry through fucking friendship and song and all that other bullshit.
Get him
I
down.
don't personally like to financially ruin mine or
He
trick
kicked you in the face.
Yes, he kicked me in the face.
right in
Wow.
the
He
face.
loves kicking.
You know, a lot of people threaten to kick you in the face, but I bet you he was the only one who actually did kick you in the face.
I
You know what?
tried my hardest not to.
You
and
know
he
what?
did it anyway.
You know, I think you should go over there and kick him in the face.
You know what? Maybe later.
Are you scared? Xavier asks. Are you
Okay,
scared of
here's the
Dio?
thing. I met him 300 years ago, 200,
Okay.
whatever the flip it was.
Wait,
I don't know
how
what the
old are
fuck
you?
happened to him.
We went
you
through
guys
time,
time
Xavier. We
travel?
went through time.
Oh, okay. Xavier says, remembering that they're in the future.
Technically,
Continue.
we're all about 500 years old.
No, we didn't age those years. We skipped those years.
According
It's
to
like
history.
me eating breakfast, skipping lunch and having dinner, and saying I had a 3-course meal.
And so,
Yeah, I
to be
guess.
fair, because you all as players would know this, you're technically in a different dimension right now, so you're not really sure what time zone this is.
True.
Time zone? Yeah, what time this is.
We
Let's
don't
just
know
say-
what
Time
this is.
zone.
I went forward in time, and now we went into this area. I haven't seen him in quite a few years, which, great. I'm freaking so happy that I have never seen him to do any other things to kick my ass. But I went to goddamn ninja school just in case I found him again so I could kick him in the face.
Okay, so it sounds like he's like right around the corner. And here's the thing: if he sees you before you see him, he's gonna kick you in the face again, Lucas. You know this.
Probably. Anyway,
But wait. If we're able to like get to him, and maybe, just maybe, if we're able to talk to this backsmack guy, we could try and convince him that his shenanigans aren't playful shenanigans, but really douchebag shenanigans, and maybe he might get his powers taken away.
Oh,
Why?
Lucas chuckles a little bit. Oh, you probably don't know who Backsmack very well. No, he loves that shit.
Oh,
the-
wow.
Xavier says, hold up a second. Remember how he said that in order to defeat your rival, you don't have to actually kill him or hurt him? Why don't you do Backsmack's little challenge, and when you win or whatever, and you get a wish, make it so your rival has like a giant butt that everyone wants to kick, right?
Oh.
Or he always smells
Oh.
funny. You'll get the last laugh on your rival, and then he'll leave you alone. You'll
You
win.
know, it'd be really mean, and Isaac kind of elbows Lucas. Huh?
Lucas,
it'd be mean.
like, it looks like he like snapped out of thinking and go, yeah.
He's going to whisper something to you, and it's going to be fairly disgusting.
Is that the description I get?
The description you get, yes. I will
Okay,
PM
so
it to you, just really quickly.
Okay, cool.
Where are you? There you go.
It's just a picture of hamburgers for some reason. Don't know why hamburgers, but that's what he's gonna text you.
That's horrible.
So,
Hamburgers?
No, what I sent to him.
yeah, Kid would technically hear this. Kid's got very good hearing. So if you could PM that to her as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't like secrets.
I know.
I just need to figure out what that first word is.
Taste buds. Taste buds.
Oh,
The things that allow you to taste.
I was trying to figure out like
Earbuds.
I was trying to like once you said it, my mind clicked, but I was just like, the hell is a taste buds?
It's
All right,
buds
so, in the interest of moving things on a little bit, you guys as players, I know Lucas said he had a laundry list of things to do. What would you guys like to do? So it's pretty safe outside now. You're under the arena. It's pretty clear this tournament is not going to continue in the next ever, if any. No, there's no ETA.
Until
at the
someone
moment.
else builds another hover.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Where's what's his face? The kid that got his ass kicked at the beginning.
Whose father's
know.
dying of like freaking cancer and shit.
Don't know where he is. He's not
Sorry,
with you.
you're not getting a dream.
Well, Yeah.
Surprise! That's actually backsmack.
okay. So as a player, I don't know why, but I'm super invested in Lucas getting some revenge on an old rival.
Dude, same.
This needs to happen.
Like Lucas is honestly surprised. Like, why is everyone on board with some random guy I hate? I love it.
Because
but-
I can't imagine you ever really hating anyone, and seeing you get this angry and perturbed and awkward is really weird, and I want to chase this feeling.
You want to check?
You don't want to meet him.
I
It's
wanna
like
meet
me
him so
if
I
I
can
was an
see what he
asshole.
does to you. I want to learn more about you through him, if that
And
makes
then
sense.
possibly mess him up.
Oh yeah, totally
That's
mess him
what
up.
friends
Kick-
do.
Listen,
Seriously.
does he?
Seriously, kick him in his gumballs.
No, here's the thing. A being of that sort of power probably has some cool shit. Once we're done
Probably
getting
lying about all of that crap.
we'll take it.
Knowing that.
Wait, what was that?
Knowing him, he's probably lying about majority of that shit. Though, I will say, having people not be able to meet him does seem a little unlike him. He usually likes to gloat a lot.
There you go. So, do you think he knows you're around here? Probably not, or
Most
he'd be
cases,
here
no.
already, right?
Would he meet me?
Well, you're his rival. Does he want to mess with you?
Is it a mutual rival though?
See, here's the thing. I'm probably sure he's been asked to more than one person. He might not even remember me.
Oh my goodness, this is sad. Xavier says, this guy has got you so riled up and you don't even think he remembers you?
See, here's the... Okay. I'll tell you why I hate him so much.
Okay.
So, my general thing is to try to make people generally more chipper, happier,
Uh-huh.
a lighter side of life. He takes that general concept and then twists it to just kind of like be some sort of giant bully. Like
Oh.
if somebody then was instead of actually putting like a whoopee cushion on somebody's chair, would put tens of hundreds of needles in their chair so they get stabbed in the butt as they laugh and gawk at your pain.
Oh. So this is like more of a philosophical difference in being a wacky magic guy.
Gesundheit.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So,
The ginger snaps who have been listening to this the whole time quietly. One of them,
Oh, yeah.
Frederick.
still here?
Yeah, well, he can't go very far. He almost
Well, the
died.
Warriors still doing their thing.
They're all just underground with you.
Oh, okay.
Frederick would say a little shakily, but if you complete the pilgrimage, he must grant you a wish.
Yeah, we talked about that, Frederick. You got to keep up if you're going to eavesdrop. Xavier says with a smirk.
Frederick's not looking at anyone. He's just kind of staring off.
Okay, he's just an idiot.
There's still some blood sleeping from his nose.
Okay.
Kid pipes up just like, does anyone know how to fix him?
Xavier looks at Lucas. I mean, looks at Isaac.
What are you looking at me for? I have no idea how to fix radiation poisoning.
I thought you had super mind healing powers, Mister. I want to be the ship's doctor.
There,
Go doctor rate him.
there's a certain point where I can't do anything because
Uh-huh.
I'm not a doctor. I'm a paramedic.
Oh,
I
David
can-
says with a smile. So it's almost like up to a certain point, Lucas wants to do something about his rival, but he's not a good enough mage.
Something like that.
Xavier smiles and shakes his head. See, I've always been good enough, so I don't know what this is like.
Lucas looks over and then says, "Oh, I see."
Do you
I-
now? Mhm.
See, Lucas looks absolutely flustered. See, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even talk about his maginess. Second, I didn't even want to talk to that asshole. And now you, more than anyone else here, definitely wants to confront this man, which, hey, maybe you'll learn the hard way.
I see. So you daring me to do backsmack still a challenge?
Wait, is this Backsmack's challenge or freaking
Theo's
Jawbreakers?
Jawbreaker. Sorry, Jawbreaker.
Same thing.
Kind of, because backsmack gives you the gift, right? So I figured,
Yeah,
well, we'll say
basically.
Jawbreaker challenge. So is that what you want? Is that what you're daring me to do? This Jawbreaker challenge?
As much as I would love to think positively about this, these guys are about as strong as I am in their magical capabilities, and none of them have ever done such things.
Well, that's where I have the advantage, Xavier says with a smile. I won't even use magic, so it won't even affect me.
But what if you need magic to do the challenge?
I've gotten through 32 years of my life without knowing a single spell, and I like to think I've gotten on just fine.
You're getting side-eyed by Anna right now.
Tell you what, Xavier says. Let's make this a fun little challenge for everyone then, alright? Whomever feels that they have what it takes to do this Jawbreaker challenge, let's do it individually. Let's make a contest out of it. If you want to pull a wager towards it, whether it be a favor, a financial thing, all the more to it. But failure doesn't mean we're going to die or anything. These guys failed. They just came back with their tails between their legs. And we'll
Lucas
just
holds up
see.
a finger. If you remember closely about all of this, one person survived coming back from the end.
No. Oh gosh, no. I think most of us have tried and failed.
Yeah.
No, but didn't you say there was one person who lived?
No,
come
one
back?
person who succeeded. Old Wart. He
Who's
finished the
currently living.
pilgrimage. Yeah, who's living. The others who succeeded have all passed.
So natural
Passed as in
causes.
died. Yeah.
Yes. And like another one goes, oh, I've tried it. And it's not technically Dio's pilgrimage. He was just the first one to make it. I suppose it would be Backsmack's pilgrimage.
See, that makes all the difference, because if it's Dio's pilgrimage, I ain't doing that shit.
No, Dio Jawbreaker was just the first
One who succeeded.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, I'm all in. Freaking.
Oh, great. Wonderful. So we'll each do the challenge, or whomever wants to do the challenge, and the person who gets to the tippy top first wins. And then we'll see who's the best at what.
Heart jumps up. I'm in!
Oh, boy. Great. So,
If I
Lucas.
win, you have to do my dishes for 3 weeks.
Okay. If I win, you can't draw on the second chances, what do you call it?
View screen.
View screen anymore.
What? But
Hey,
That's
I don't
not-
want to do your stupid dishes. Do you want the wager or no?
fine, I'll take the
Okay.
wager.
Sweet. Xavier says. Okay, who else is in?
Cyber 6 is like, I'm in, just because it sounds
I'm in.
different.
I'm in. But you know what? I'll leave what I want until later. But I have a really good idea. There's something that I kind of wanted to do back on Zebron. And it would be really difficult to convince you guys to do it.
Well, then maybe you'll win and get your wish and get it done.
Yeah, we'll see.
Anywho, okay, Lucas is in. Isaac is in. Kid, Anna, Lucas.
You look over at Lucas, he like side eyes Anna. Oh, this is gonna be good. Are you in?
Sure. Why not?
Like so.
Any wagers?
Figure that out later.
Oh, Xavier says. Okay.
Tessa says in the background, no drinking for a month.
Of who?
Whoa!
You.
Whoa!
Wait, you're
If
doing
you
Go
lose,
nuts.
no alcohol for a month.
Wait, you're doing this. You're gonna try to do this by yourself.
If I get to make you suffer by winning, damn straight.
Okay.
Ain't no rivalry like a sibling rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Xavier says. Oh, wait. Not everyone who might be in. Kid.
Kid.
Kid looks between everyone and then looks at Lucas and says, "If I win, can I break Jawbreaker's jaw?"
Sure. I'm cool with this.
Yeah.
Kid looks at Isaac and goes, "He's not your rival."
Well, I mean, yeah.
You know, I think it would be just as good seeing someone kick his ass than it would be me. So yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm in.
Okay. So we're all in, Lucas. And you said you'd be all up for it now that you know that Dio Jawbreaker is in on this.
Yeah. Well, no, dude, freaking Jawbreaker go kiss my ass.
Nice.
I'm more up for freaking you would just have to meet him to know how he's like, and no, I'm almost positive you don't want to meet the man.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I've trusted you long enough. If you say something's a bad idea, but we're not gonna meet him. Maybe we'll meet freaking Backsmack or whomever, right? Or we'll do our best. At least it'll be a fun little challenge for us. You know, a nice little pissing contest, so to speak. And hey, if we win, then maybe we get a wish. If we don't, we don't.
Kid starts cracking their knuckles.
So Xavier says after everyone has been in agreement with this. So what's the objective of this?
The Grand Pilgrimage.
Uh-huh.
You must cross the Rapper Waste,
Okay.
pass the Stone Guardian,
Okay.
and climb to the top of Mount Choco.
Alrighty. And that's it. Skip. So cross some. What was it called?
The Rapper Waste.
Okay,
A
so-
massive wasteland that
Oh.
people get lost in.
Of rappers, I imagine.
Yes,
Okay.
empty candy wrappers.
Oh, of course. And then go past some Stone Guardian dude and climb a mountain.
Yes, unfortunately, we never made it past the candy factory, so we don't know.
Wait, Candy Factory, is that before the wasteland?
Legend has it that the pilgrimage starts there, though we're not sure exactly why we didn't get very far.
Oh, okay. Well, whereabouts is this Candy Factory?
Oh, outside of town, that direction. A day's walk. Can't miss it.
Okay. I'm now looking through my group. I'm not gonna win this the fair way. I'm gonna try to cheat.
Well.
Okie dokie.
All right. So I, as a GM, understand. Are you guys sticking together as a group and then just trying to be the first one
Up
to get
until
there?
the Candy Factory, and then it's all persons for themselves. In my
All
opinion.
right. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
it would be weird if we waged against each other, like we made wagers against each other, and then we just helped each other get to the end.
No, I understand completely. So, all right. So you guys, you know that the candy factory is a day's walk that a direction, which is actually north, because you have a compass that can tell you.
No.
Um,
I have a compass that can tell us.
Yes, Isaac has a compass that can tell him, but everyone saw the guy point, so.
Yeah.
So you know the candy factory is about a day that direction. Is there anything you guys want to do before you go? The city is kind of in an uproar at the moment because of the sour worm attack.
Okay.
Rest for a night so I can meditate.
Yeah, I'd say a mutual day of rest would be a good idea for everyone.
All right, that's fair enough. So everyone's on the same, strength level. Gotta
Yeah.
make this a fair fight. I mean,
Okay.
fair contest, not fight.
You guys still have free boarding at the Bumper Car Hotel because you are still technically participants of the now on indefinite hiatus Siglet tournament.
Cool.
So we have indefinite time there, I guess.
No one's really said anything. It's kind of a gray area. The person at the reception desk goes, I think so.
So, Squee, I have something that I want to do as the day passes. We have to do it this very second, but I do have something in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
Can I say it now, or should I wait until
Yeah,
you're-
no, by all means, say it now.
Okay,
We're kind of
okay.
in a narrative state.
Okay,
so.
wonderful. So as we're preparing, Xavier is going to spend much of the day conversing with different strangers, kind of being a real roundabout and talking more about this Backsmack's, challenge, his quest. And he's going to try to feel out people who've been there. And he wants to find the person who's been there, who's gotten the farthest. And if he can find someone who's gotten the farthest, he wants to hire them as a personal guide.
Oh
Worked
my
Roll me
God.
a street
Yes!
You sneaky son of a bitch.
Yes! Let me just double check my Streetwise. Give me a moment. I have it, that's for sure. No, these are Rift's characters. I want 3 Galaxies. You dork. There I am. All right, I am 100% reinvested in this. This is going to be amazing.
Tom,
All
you
right.
failed your streetwise check.
What?
Tom. All right, Streetwise. Ooh. I'm level 9 now, right? Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yes. Okay. 68. All right. Let's roll it. Oh wait, that's the stream. I can't click on roll 20 on the stream. Oh god damn it! I closed roll 20. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's fine.
Don't worry
I'm
about
all
it.
excited.
Nope.
Oh, don't roll for me. All right.
Nope, that was just batteries, not dice.
Succeed by 20.
So you ask around here and there, and after about an hour or so, you're directed to a small shack, which is quite literally a shack, even with the sheet metal sides and
Okay.
walls, and there's a simple door.
Excellent.
And you're directed to this house where Old Wart supposedly lives.
Oh, Ward. Okay, he sounds charming.
And you go up to it. Do you knock on the door, or
Oh yeah. Knock on the what would pass for a door?
you hear from the inside? Yes. Who is it?
Well, I'm looking for a man named Ward. I was understood that you did Backsmack's pilgrimage, and I would like to talk to you about that.
The door bangs open, like
Oh, God.
missing your nose by an inch,
Uh-huh.
as it just bangs open. And you see this frail old man, probably he's shrunken in his old age, goes up to maybe your chest. And he's got the top part of his head is bald. He's got long white hair on the side and back of his head, a large wart on his nose, possibly where the name comes from. And he stares up you. He's got very bushy eyebrows, and he goes, "Yes, what?"
Well, I was told around, this area that a man of your bearing, a man named Wart, came really, really, really close to succeeding in Backsmack's pilgrimage. Is that true?
Sonny, you were lied to.
Oh,
I completed Backsmack's pilgrimage.
I see, Xavier says with a big grin. He kind of looks around your place. This is quite a interesting abode. Is everything all right? Like financially speaking, or Xavier pauses for a moment.
He
Mhm.
actually looks left and looks right and beckons you in the shack.
Okay, I'll come in, and that's the last we ever saw of Xavier.
No, you come in and
Bye.
he rolls back a blanket, and you see on the floor below a room that is just filled with tickets. And he goes, "Secret. I keep it hidden so no one takes it." Probably shouldn't have showed you that.
Oh no, that's okay. Xavier says, I'm happy to keep your secret. I promise I won't tell a single soul. Maybe you could do me a favor in exchange.
Oh, favor?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I want to do Backsmack's pilgrimage, but, well, frankly, I would like some help. And I've heard so much about you, and I was wondering if you'd be willing to help me.
Oh.
Is that what you wished for? He asks as he points out to all the tickets.
He shakes his head. No. I
Oh,
wished
okay.
for the method to win the carnival games.
Oh, you
And he like
are...
taps his nose.
Yeah, my goodness, you are a cunning one, Xavier says with no sarcasm. I see. Well,
And he
perhaps
says,
if you help me, my wish could benefit both you and I.
help. 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 How help?
Well, I don't know what to expect, frankly, so I would like to hire you on as a guide, as an advisor to travel with me. Since you've been through there before, it will give me an advantage against my friends. You see, we've had a friendly wager, and frankly, I really want to win.
He kind of sits down, stroking his non-existent
Xavier
neck
gives
beard.
a grin, and he says, "You see, I think you and I are of similar minds. Just as you asked Backsmack for a way to win all carnival games, you're like my tickets. I'm asking you for me to win the carnival game of his challenge. And just like you have beaten everyone else who's tried to play those carnival games, I want to beat my friends. Now, don't get me wrong. I adore them dearly, but this is a friendly contest. And you know what's the most fun about a contest? Winning. Just like you like winning all these tickets."
Well, I can't go with you on the pilgrimage. No. Can only
Oh,
go
okay.
once. But
Okay.
his eyes get kind of
But-
greedy.
Mm-hmm.
I am forbidden by Backsmack's avatar himself from telling you what to expect, but I might be able to give you some advice if you make it worth my while.
Oh, I could make it worth your while, Xavier says. Although I have a question. Backsmack said you couldn't tell me what to expect. He pauses for a moment, looking back at Lucas, and for a moment he thinks, what would Lucas say? And then he's like, but could you sing it to me? Did
He taps.
Backsmack say you couldn't sing the rules to sing? How to get there?
He looks at you and he taps his nose again and he says, he like opens his mouth as he's going to speak, and then he pauses and he goes, no, but I'm old, frail.
You don't want to sing?
I will sing you something very helpful if
Okay.
you make it worth my while.
Okay, well, what would you like?
What do you have?
Oh my goodness, Xavier says.
Do you have any ladies?
I have a few, yes. Now, the only question is like, do you want to like go on like a fun little date?
He kind of like hops from one foot to another. A kiss. It's been so long. A kiss.
Oh, Xavier says, I know this wonderful woman, young, blonde, pure, radiant, and she holds me in high esteem. I'm sure as a personal favor to me, she wouldn't mind giving a kiss of a fine elderly gentleman such as yourself.
Oh.
And no, I'm not thinking about heart.
Hmm.
He
Thinking of
hops
the one-
back and forth. Mhm.
Wait, please, no, continue.
He hops back and forth. He says, yes, okay. That is worth my advice.
Wonderful, Xavier says, that I shall return soon with the maiden I speak of.
He hops back and forth eagerly on. This is the most movement you've seen out of the man since you met him.
Okay. I'm gonna find Elisa.
Oh, right, Elisa. Okay, that's why I was thrown off.
Jesus
Elisa's actually
fucking
very
Christ.
dark-skinned.
Oh, she's dark skinned.
Actually, here I can show you.
Still like says Leo's.
Oh yeah, no, she's very dark-skinned. Give me a second.
Don't tell me what to do. It'll
I have a
be fine.
token
It's a
for-
kiss,
Yeah.
and it'll be her choice. I'll ask her to. I won't tell her to. I'll ask her to as a favor. I'll bat my eyes and give a little smile, and I might tell a teeny white lie.
This is Elisa,
Oh, my bad.
covered in golden
Then I'll
robes.
say, rich, beautiful complexion and all that good stuff.
Sure, absolutely. So she would be quietly meditating in one of the bumper cars.
Oh, okay. I'll wait for a moment for her to finish her meditation, and then he'll call for her attention.
She will open her eyes. Yes, wise one.
And out of character, this actually might not be that much of a lie.
Mhm.
Because she does worship Seslios, correct? Just
Correct.
making sure. Okay. So, and I know a lot about Seslios because I made him up or her up. And he'll say, "We are in a very strange place. I was wondering if you'd be interested in conversing something that grounds both of us about Seslios and our faith. And although we're far from them right now, every step that we take brings us closer to their freedom and ultimately the freedom of your entire planet. Will you talk with me a while?"
Of course, wise one.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do not want to turn these bumper cars into a pulpit, Elisa. But there's one thing Seslios loves almost as much as all of her children, and that is a fair trade, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Yes. A trade in which all individuals benefit. And what makes Seslios the happiest is when both people walk away from the trade with a smile on their face and a song in their heart. Yes?
You know Cecilius well.
I do. I know her extremely well. Which is why I'm so glad you've joined us on this strange journey. I'm sure you have many questions, so never hesitate to ask me. And I will try to impart as much wisdom as I have. But I came across an individual here who could use Seslios's blessing. Picture this, Elisa. An old man, a very lonely man, surrounded with riches. He has everything he could ask for, everything material he could want. But he's missing one thing. He's lonely. He has no companionship. He doesn't ask for any grand deal, any grand favor. He doesn't want a new wife. He doesn't want labor. He doesn't even want the physical touch between men and women. All he really wants is just a single kiss, a small moment, a small symbol of affection between one person and another. And I was thinking,
That you were going to give it to him?
well, unfortunately, I do not. He does not find a kiss of a fellow gentleman what he really needs. What he was looking for was the kiss of a young woman to kind of remind him back when he was younger, you see. And I wanted to ask you and propose to you is that sometimes the best gifts that we get are not physical trades of I give you a plank of wood and you give me a brick of stone. but emotional ones. Sometimes giving a gift of, say, a kiss could be the reward. The trade would be the feeling and the knowledge that you improved someone's life considerably. You gave them something that no one else ever could. I was
see.
wondering, Eliza, if you would be willing and if you would be comfortable to join me to meet with this man. We'll have a nice dinner together. And if you feel comfortable in imparting this small, simple, symbolic gesture upon him, I guarantee you, you will never be able to wipe the smile off his face for months to come.
You sly bastard. Roll me a charm, a trust, sorry, with 15. Make it easier by 15.
Okay. 1d100 minus 15 because I want to be lower. Oh, I got 20.
Oh my god. She goes,
As Kid says, I am a silver-tongued son of a bitch.
she goes, if this is going to help him, then it would be my pleasure.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Whenever you're ready, I'd like to have you. I can lead you to him, to his small little ramshackle hut.
Of course. And she'll follow you there. And as you're walking, she'll say, Wise one, I had a question.
I will answer only if you do me one small favor. You may call me Wise One in private, as you will, because I don't want to break your comfort level. But I know it's difficult, but you may call me Xavier if you have any preference for that. It keeps me humble, you see.
Seslio said I must break from tradition, as many things are changing. I will try, Xavier.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Eliza. You may interchange as you wish, but I wanted to give you that option.
She nods. Cecilios has told me that she is no longer a goddess. Is this true, Xavier?
Well, for now, it is true. It's hard to explain this, but imagine the source of an individual's power is their worshippers, is their planet. Now that we've taken Ceslios away from our worshippers and her planet, her power has ebbed. But I'm confident once we return, so will her power.
I see. And then I wonder, her power has ebbed, but has her wisdom?
I don't see why it would.
She nods in quiet thought. And that's about the time you come towards the shack.
And I'll knock on the shack door and say, Wart, we're here.
The door slams open again. Yes, you brought?
Yes, this is my friend, Eliza, this is Wart.
Oh. He licks his thumbs and licks his eyebrows back.
Xavier kind of gives a reassuring smile to Eliza. Yes, now, Wart, I explained to Eliza what your desire is, a simple kiss upon you. And is it true to say that it would enrich your life? It would make you extremely, extremely happy.
Wart has already squeezed his eyes shut and puckered his lips up.
Okay, well, as you can see, he's very eager, Eliza. But once again, I leave this entirely to you. But, and then Xavier pauses for a moment and gives a big smile. The amount of good you'll be doing is almost unspeakable, unmeasurable, at least.
She very slowly, hesitantly leans in.
Yes.
Gives him a kiss.
Yeah, that's
at
sweet.
Which point he reaches around and smacks her bottom.
Oh, no, Wart. We didn't.
She jumps up, eyes wide.
I am so sorry. I had no idea he was going to do that. Wart, you said you only desired a kiss, not a kiss and a grope.
Oh, I said you only had to give me a kiss. He taps his nose again.
Okay, well, Ward, I think you have. You know what? I will give you a stern talking to in a moment. But for now, because your hands can't be trusted, I will depart with my friend. Expect me to return here soon, post haste. And Xavier's wagging his finger in front of him, and he's gonna turn his head away from Eliza a little bit, and he's gonna give just a very, very subtle wink to Ward.
He winks back.
But don't, Eliza, please come with me. And he'll like scurry the poor woman away.
As you're walking back, Eliza goes, "That was very strange."
It was, and I am sorry. I might be wise in some things, but I cannot protect the behavior of individuals. He gave me quite the sob story, you understand. And as you can see, he was extremely happy, a little too happy. Xavier pauses for a moment. He looks to her sincerely. I do apologize if he made you extremely uncomfortable. And
She shakes her head and she says, "From what I saw, your bargain you kept. What he did is not under your control."
yes, but I suppose that is true. But anyway, if there's anything I can do to make it up to you, you let me know. No need for a trade. Consider this, consider it a gift as well.
I will think on that.
Wonderful.
I would like to go meditate on today's events.
Yes, please do. Thank you.
And she returns back to the hotel.
Xavier's gonna spin on his heels and turn right back to face War. He's gonna bang on the door. Kunk, 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 kunk.
The door slams open again. "Yes? What?"
Hello, Mr. Grabby Hands. May I come in?
Yes, come in.
Listen, okay, Xavier's gonna come in. He's gonna shut the door. Hi. I don't blame for your enthusiasm, especially with the comely lass. But you have to understand how inappropriate that was. Now, luckily, my friend is a very calm, caring individual, so she's not going to bring up a big stress or anything like that. But I would like to think, Xavier pauses for a moment. To make this right, the wish I'm going to ask Backsmack when I win, thanks to your advice, is not just going to help me and you, but I think I'm going to make it help her as well, since your actions kind of brought her into this whole thing. Does that sound fair to you? I mean, it is my wish, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I wanted to make it clear.
He nods. Do not let it be said that Wart does not keep his bargains.
Good. Wonderful. Because I don't want to hear that. Xavier says, "Lay it on me, Wart. I have all night."
And with that, he sings something to you that I'm going to type to you in Skype.
Delightful. And then I think I've monopolized this session enough here. I know there's some other scenes that's gonna happen. Who are you gonna kill, kid? Ward or me?
Oh, I can't say that I'm gonna kill Wart because I don't know. I don't know about it. Oh, god damn it. But I can think about it, damn it.
Sure.
So Wart sings you a little piece of advice.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, Isaac, you had an interaction with Hart you wanted to do?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will, during this day that we're kind of trying to figure things out, rest, relax, and all of that, I will pull Hart to the side and say, "Okay, so if you were to win, you want your dishes done for the next 3 weeks, correct?"
Well, as the wager, not as my wish.
No, not as you wish. No. So my wager was, there's a certain thing back on Zebron. I'd have to look into it more, but there's college, and they teach techno-wizardry. They have courses, but it takes 6 months. Now, My wager is I would have the entire crew stay on Zebron for 6 months while I take that. Now, my thought was, if you and I were to team up and I were to win, we would stay on Zebron for 6 months and I would do your dishes the whole time.
For 6 months?
Yes.
Oh, you have a deal.
Good. That sounds great. And that's it.
Isaac?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You don't?
I don't know what to do.
We'll figure it out.
But maybe we should ask Cyber 6. He owes me.
He does?
I may have made some upgrades to him recently.
Oh?
He is a machine, and I love machines.
It's true. Yeah, let's go talk to him.
All right, so you can find Cyber 6 easily enough. He's actually walking around Gumdrop Town, taking pictures.
All right.
Yeah.
Cyber 6.
Hey! Oh, hang on, kid. Yes? Pluses?
Mm-hmm.
I was actually gonna say, Kid's
Oh.
going to ask Cyber 6.
Okay,
to
well
help.
then
Damn it,
hang on
okay.
then, because so here's hang on. We can still do this, but we have to play.
Oh, that's my robot.
We have to play out Kid first because she would be doing this while we
Yeah.
were talking to Hart.
Yeah.
So go for
So
it.
let's jump over to Kid real quick. Cyber 6 is walking around taking pictures with his camera.
Kid, like, taps on his, like, elbow or something. It's just, like, shiny guy.
Oh, hi, Kid. This place is.
It's weird.
Yes. that
So, I don't know what to do. Like, people keep telling me that what I think is supposed to happen isn't actually supposed to happen, and so I can't, you should help me. We should help each other.
Ah, yes. Kid, hopefully you'll start to learn. It's going to take a while, but there are ways to solve problems that aren't violent ways. Sometimes it's necessary and you're very good at it. But sometimes it's good to be diplomatic.
Dip a what?
That means solve problems with words instead of with fists.
I'm not good with words.
Ah, but I am.
So then you can do that, and I can kill things.
Well, hang on. That's not exactly what I meant. Are you asking me for help on the pilgrimage?
Yes.
Okay. I'm willing to help. I think it would be fun. I think you and I make a good team. And he pauses for a second and he goes, no, actually, I don't really have a but I think I'd just be happy to help. What do you want your wish to be?
Kid pauses and thinks, and then thinks some more, and then frowns, and then goes, I have no idea.
I have one, but I think the others would think it was silly.
What is it?
And Cyber 6 will bend down and whisper into your ear, and I'm going to send you something over Skype.
Oh boy, secret messages!
Secret messages! And right about
So
this
much
time...
better than if you're around the table and you have to pass pieces of paper.
And then,
Skype
Mhm.
makes it so much easier.
oh, actually do it in Discord, because Skype's not working for me right
Oh,
now.
yeah, sure. Hang on.
Type it
So we'll
everywhere in
say...
Discord.
No,
in the
screw you, it's
public
my
one.
message.
I know, I'm teasing.
And we'll say right about that time is when Hart and Isaac walk up.
Hey, you two. What's going on?
Did you send a message
Yeah, I did.
in Discord?
Mm-hmm. To you personally.
Scrolling noises.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, about that time, Isaac and Hart walks up.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Isaac. He
Hi,
snaps a picture
kid.
of you and Hart.
Kid pauses and then looks at you like almost just realizing that you're there and goes, "Oh, hi. We
Hi.
weren't doing anything."
Of
And then
course not.
squints at you suspiciously.
Is it alright if me and Cyber 6 talk for a bit over here?
Their
Hard
eyes
to.
narrow more.
Cyber 6 chuckles mechanically.
Fuck it. You can probably hear it anyways. So, Cyber 6,
Yes.
would you be interested in teaming up with me and Hart?
Wow, I'm being courted.
Yes.
Kid pipes up, "No, he's mine. Find your own."
Unfortunately, Isaac, it is correct. It did ask me first, though perhaps we could all team up?
I wouldn't mind. See, my wager would be I want to spend 6 months on Zebron. There's a college there that will let me learn techno wizardry, which I'm really
As you say
interested in.
that, Hart starts pulling on your arm and goes, No, if he's already chosen, kid, then they can work on it together. You and I got this.
Okay. All right.
And remember that the next time you want upgrades. Cyrus 6, like, his eyes widen. He's like, wait, what? The Hart starts dragging Isaac away.
Okay. See you guys later.
Lucas, Anna, what are you guys doing?
Family apart.
This is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what are you two doing?
Meditating.
So you're in a bumper car about 2 over from Elisa, both of you quietly sitting there meditating.
Yeah.
What about you, Lucas?
Piph, you're muted if you don't know that.
Thank you. I just started talking, so that's not really a bad thing. So Lucas is gonna try to go find a Super Ball.
A what now?
It's a larger, like, rubber bouncy ball.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Okay, so
bowl, Super Bowl. I'm like, what?
So what you would want to do is you would want to go to the Ferris wheel and deal.
Okay.
You wouldn't be hard to find it. It's a giant Ferris wheel. Tessa actually will tag along with you because Anna's meditating, and that's boring.
Right.
So unless Lucas has objections.
No.
All right. So you get to the Ferris wheel, and you find that it's very an interesting concept. Each cage or seat or whatever space in the Ferris wheel is a different shop. And what happens as the shop comes down, the shop you want, you step into it, and you have that full rotation till it gets back down again to buy whatever you want, at which point you can step out and step into another shop and do the same thing again.
Okay.
These shops have all kinds of things from anything but food. They don't have food, but all kinds of strange knickknacks and baubles and things of that nature. You see one approach you that it's called it. The sign just says pork, but inside it is a collection of odds and ends. You definitely see a few bouncy balls in there next to what look to be some form of grenades.
This is going to pass on those. He is currently not interested in grenades, and definitely after the bouncy ball.
So, do you step in?
Yeah.
All right, so you step in, and there's a small child, maybe 12 years old, running it, and he goes, "What it'll be? I've got everything you could want. I've got big things. I've got small things. I've got other things. All of it.
Good Lord, you do.
I do."
All right. He looks around. Is there like a pricing on these things, or is it just like a I just kind of show you and you just tell me how much it is?
We bargain.
Ah,
Pardon.
classic. All right. Um. After noticing that this is not just straightforward sell, he actually will look around at things. Well, just to keep it very nice and streamlined, I will get to you later about all of the different things. But
Sure.
right now,
I can like throw up a list for you, and
Sure.
and yeah.
But right now he's just going to be inquiring about a bouncy ball he can easily fit into his hand.
Yes, I will tell you of two things of note. One, there are a selection of bouncy balls that can fit into your hand. One is straight blue. One is a yellow and green kind of swirl. You know what I'm talking about, like a
Yes.
tie-dye almost. And then there is one that is pink with green polka dots, and it's almost like hurts the eye color of green.
It's
On that
beautiful. Want this one?
He looks at it. He nods. He counts his fingers and says, 100 tickets.
Lucas starts trying to count up to 500.
And he's holding up a hand that has like 4 fingers up.
Okay. Hold on, I know this one. Yeah, screw it. Is he like goes through his pockets and pops down 3 of them? Is this enough?
He counts his fingers again. Yeah. And he like grabs it. I'm good at bargaining. And you notice one other thing that is curious, which is like a it's like an old time cassette player with like headphones, like those big foam headphones.
Mhm.
And there's like a cassette tape sticking out of it, and there's writing on it, but you can't read the writing. But there's one thing that you do recognize on it, which is a symbol that stands for arcane or magical. Lucas may not be able to read, but he did go to college. He at least can understand certain symbols.
He went to ninja college. Excuse me.
I know. So you do know that this has something to do with magic somehow.
That's a neat looking thing. As he points over to the player.
He looks at it and goes, "Oh, that's my most special item. It's like discarded on a shelf." Okay. And he grabs it and puts it out there and says, "This came Mom said it came from a place not here." That's what Mom said.
Okay. It's pretty cool.
This many tickets. He holds up like 6 fingers.
Yeah, sure. See, that just takes he like very carefully counts the fingers and then plops down 6 tickets.
He puffs out his chest as he successfully completed another bargain deal. You take it. I will let you know. Inside is a cassette tape, It's basically an audio tape that teaches you how to cast a spell. Give me a second here. Teaches you how to cast. I'll write it to you in Skype because I can't really copy paste this. But basically, you listen to it, so you don't have to read or anything. You just like listen to it like you would like a cassette tape.
Like some sort of cassette tape, you say?
Like some sort of, yes.
Okay.
And it would teach you that spell.
I've been waiting, Squee.
What? And right about that time, the cage gets back down to the ground, and you step off. Where Tessa, Tessa is standing there, strapped to bear, with a bandolier of what look like very colorful hand grenades. Like the ones you saw in that shop look almost like toys. These look a bit more real. And she's got this grin. She's like, Lucas, I found the best store. This right here, acid grenade. This is called the lava grenade.
It's pretty good. I do love elemental grenades.
I'm just saying, this pilgrimage could be dangerous, and I want to win, or at least I don't want Anna to win, because that would be fun. So I'm preparing.
Lucas thinks for a sec. That does seem pretty neat. I was going to go just back to the ship, put up a small sign, will help for 1 bar of chocolate, but I can give it to you if you want that offer first.
Okay. First of all, what?
Look.
So you were going to just wait for some random person to come by and ask for help for a bar of chocolate?
No. I was going to help them for a bar of chocolate.
Right. I could use some help, she says, narrowing her eyes.
I'm assuming with the pilgrimage. That's why I was kind of going to go back to the group of... Anyway, yeah?
Sure. But chocolate up front.
Lucas narrows his eyes. I don't think you know how this works, do you?
She shakes her head.
I
Lucas...
want the chocolate.
Right. Okay. Then chocolate not up front.
See, this is where the problem comes in.
She stops and she thinks about it. She goes, but you're the only actual ludicrous mage in the whole party. So if someone's going to win this, it would need to be you. Ludicrous mage. That's what everyone calls people that do what you do around here.
I guess.
You fit in like no one. Look. That man's wearing clothes like you do. Who else? Where else do people do that?
Lucas looks over. Son of a bitch stole my style.
He's very similarly dressed to you.
As he tries to roll up his sleeves that immediately go back down to baggy sleeves. Gonna go over there and talk him to a lesson. And then he's gonna freaking march over to, hey, you!
Looks up. He sees you. He tries to roll up his sleeves. They fall back down. Oh, someone thinks they're smart, huh? Stealing my style.
Yeah, somebody thinks he's smart, and you're stealing my style.
Comes up to you, like bumps into your chest. I saw this style first, pal.
I saw this style 300 years ago.
I'm from a different timeline, you son of a bitch.
I've never had that before.
It's the first time for me, too. How about if we be friends?
Okay, then.
That was easy.
You had to tell me where you got that style from, because I want more of these clothes.
All right, fine.
As we both walk away without them.
Without Tessa.
Without Tessa.
All right, and scene. All right, so is it safe to say that we can fast forward to the next morning?
Yes.
How much time would have passed?
Oh, it would have been fairly early in the morning. The tournament didn't take too long because of interruptions, so I'd say a good 18 hours at least.
Okay. Also, quick conversation with Tessa, I think.
Okay, sure. Tessa would be hanging around at some point. You see her; she is strapped to the gills with hand grenades now. She's
I
like
want-
literally writing labels and attaching them.
Do I want to know where you got those or how?
She looks up. What? These? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna win that pilgrimage. You are so dead.
I hope I'm not gonna die from this. Also,
What?
just-
No, I didn't mean
I
that
know.
literally.
I was curious about that wager. Is that just applying to me or to everyone in the group?
Well, I just meant it for you, but I suppose it could apply to everyone in the group. I don't know. Do they drink a lot?
You saw the party.
Yeah, but that was a party.
I think a couple of them might.
Okay. That might be interesting. Sure. So it applies to everyone.
Okay, good to know.
But it applies doubly to you.
Yes, I'm aware. Don't drink that much anymore.
Darn right. Not when I win.
Okay, sure.
Was that anything else or?
No, I'm good.
All right. So the next morning, we'll say it's bright and early, 9 a.m. or so. The orange sky and pink clouds are shining in the morning sun. You'll also will have noticed in your time here, you will have noticed that all the water in this area, all of the water, including the rain, because at some point that day it actually rained a little bit, tastes like pink lemonade.
Nice.
Cool.
The clouds don't just look pink, they are pink.
Oh god. Is there anything that's like actual water?
Yep. It's basically it's and the weird thing is it's not the consistency of lemonade, it's still very much the consistency of water. Just tastes like pink lemonade.
No. I mean, like, is there any water that just tastes like water?
No.
Oh, kid.
No.
Oh boy. Okay, that
No.
answers that.
If you ask around, you'd get strange looks. Like they would say, "How's water supposed to taste if not like this?"
Not
It
like
does taste
this.
like water.
Just gotta use the washroom. I'll be right back.
Sure. So, is it safe to say you guys are setting off? You're setting off. If I understand correctly, you're setting off together, and then once you get to the factory, you're going your separate ways.
Sure. I don't know.
All right.
You
Well,
guys are
then.
probably. I guess Inferno's not here. I guess he doesn't get to know this immediately. But Lucas does actually just kind of get up in the morning and say, "All right, if anybody can get me one chocolate bar, I can help you guys out. Otherwise, eh."
Tessa, before anyone can do anything, walks up with a chocolate bar.
God dang it.
She's like, it took 6 hours.
Could have literally just broken off at like a corner of that house. You would have gotten one.
Her mouth opens. I found taffy. I found licorice sticks. I found hard candy. But no one sells chocolate. Except apparently for that house, which I didn't see. She
It's
says, like, kind of like
made,
slapping
okay.
the chocolate bar into your hand.
Oh, thank you.
And then she kind of looks at Anna and sticks out her tongue.
You're a terrible criminal sometimes.
You're a what? Did you steal this?
Tessa goes, what? No. No. Ish.
Lucas, I'm a criminal.
You did what?
We don't have time to go through
Did
that
you
list.
steal this?
No,
What's up,
in
Chocobo?
general.
No, Lucas, I traded for it fair and square. I gave them some of my time. They gave me a chocolate bar. May not have known about it, but...
Hold on. I'm still talking to Anna. I think she stole something.
Yes, plenty of times. Nothing on this place, but in general,
good.
yes.
You gotta look up to your little sister. She just... I don't think I've seen her steal one thing so far. And then takes a bite of the chocolate bar.
Anna just stands behind Lucas, nodding at... I mean, Tessa just stands behind Lucas, nodding at Anna. So you guys start getting ready to head out. Eliza comes up to all of you and she says, Leos asked me to accompany you, but I would feel odd helping one to defeat another. I think that I will come, but do my best to aid all of you, if that's all right.
God, you know, that was probably my second idea, but I just gotta get this chocolate bar.
Of course, what? Of course, Lucas. And with that, you guys head off. It's not a very short walk outside of Gundrop Town. The town itself is not very big. Once you get outside of the town proper, you find that you enter in the farming fields, where you walk down a dirt road surrounded on either side by crops. They seem to be almost ready to harvest. They're very tall plants. They come up to about the shoulder of the humans and about a foot or so above Kid's head. They look kind of like corn stalks. However, instead of corn, it seems like they grow stalks of like broccoli out the sides. It's kind of strange, but there's a lot of them. It smells fairly pleasant. And for the next half hour or so, you walk down the road, passing by these whatever they are, these crops, these fields, until eventually they die off as well. And you find that the land outside the farmed land is very barren. There's a bunch of dead plants. There's some live plants here and there, but it's clear that whatever condition this planet is in, it's not naturally conducive to lots of vegetation. And the second you leave the crops, and for the next half hour or an hour, however long it takes to get to the factory, you could probably count the number of living plants on one hand.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back.
Hello.
They just you guys had headed out, and I was just telling them know that for about the first half hour outside the city, you were passing by some crops, and after that, it's pretty much a barren wasteland. A bunch of dead plants, a couple of live ones, but it's very clear that outside of the irrigated and treated land, this planet is not very conducive to growth.
I see. Do we see anything in the distance, like this factory yet, or are we too far off?
No. After when you're about 40 to 45 minutes into your journey, you can see, because you're in a fairly flat area. Off in the distance, rising a very tall, what looks like a factory, a full-on fledged factory with smokestacks and pipes and walkways and like rising off in the distance. Yes, Kid, you have a plus sign?
Oh, I also wanted to let Xavier know that Eliza has offered to help all of us as much as she can because she doesn't feel comfortable helping one of us over the other or something.
Yeah, she basically says that she wouldn't feel right helping one to beat the other, so she's just going to come and help everyone as much as she can.
That's awfully nice.
So you can see it off in the distance, and as you get closer and closer, you can tell that the factory itself is immense. It was obviously a very large factory, probably larger than most factories you'd even find on Earth. However, most of it is in ruins and collapsed. The very front, the entranceway, seems to be in decent repair, as if maybe there was an attempt to keep this in decent repair. It's a much better condition than the rest of the factory. And
Cool.
as you guys approach it, when you get into the courtyard, you see that there is a bunch of dead but well-trimmed grass. Obviously, it must have been cut at some point after it died. And inside, you see double doors. They're wide open, leading into the factory. However, when you look through the double doors, you see pretty much no light whatsoever. It is pitch black in there.
Oh. Well, lucky I have a flashlight. I turn it on. It's a
All
little
right.
flashlight, but it's a flashlight all the same.
Give me 1 second as you guys approach. As I move you over to another map. First things first. Who has light and how are they? And who? Yeah, just go start with that. Who has light?
I already explained.
Yes, you did. So I'm gonna put
Lucas
you-
has light. How? He also has the flashlight.
All right, so we're gonna say about like this, just to keep it simple. Can you see now, Xavier?
Nope. I'm going to zoom out, zoom in, zoom out.
It should be all
now
the
I
way.
can.
Yeah,
Now I
okay,
can.
all the way to the left.
Yeah.
So give me a second. Same thing for you, Lucas. Let me put it this way. Everyone, just very quickly, if you have a light source, tell me what it is, and if you're using it or not. Obviously.
I'll use the magical item that creates a globe of daylight.
Okay, so this is important basically because I need to know whether or not
Well,
only
now
you
since
can
he
see
casts
it
a
or...
glow of daylight, everyone can see.
Correct. As long as you stay together, correct. So
Um,
there's that.
I believe I have night vision or dark vision or something.
Spark.
Maybe?
I don't think it does. You have really good eyes, but you don't have the ability to see in total darkness.
Oh, well, boo.
I
But I have a
night vision.
cyborg.
Yes, Cyber 6, on the other hand, is a walking flashlight.
Yay!
So we'll say that all players can see his light as he actually starts to emit light from different parts of his body.
It's like a walking strobe.
Kind of. Yeah. And what about Anna? What about you?
Anna has night vision.
In your armor?
No, with ISP stuff.
Oh, cool. How far?
But only affects eyesight. Normal vision range is 600 feet. Is that?
Okay. Not going to be too helpful in an enclosed building, but we'll give you that.
Yeah.
There you go. So all of you should be able to see, I think.
No, all I can see is my token.
Oh, hang
I
on.
just got black.
Hang on. I gave your sister your light.
Oh.
Well,
Whoops. There you go.
Oh, this is
Okay.
really weird.
Yeah,
I
right?
got nothing still.
So you got light though. Hang on a second. Let me see here. Oh, hang on. I got you. Why? There we go. Why is it not showing up? There we go. There you go. Okay. There. Now you should be able to see.
Yes. Thank
Okay. Perfect. So here's what I'm going to do to keep things Nice and simple for now.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to do a little bit of explaining of what you see and what you find here. And then we're going to kind of pick up next session going through the factory. I'm
Sure.
probably going to have you guys roll a very mild form of initiative just to kind of see what groups act when.
Cool.
Because if I understand correctly, you guys could be going all different directions.
Yep.
So let me explain a little bit. So once you go in there, you start seeing the light. You walk down into a lobby, and in the lobby there are very similar. Lucas, this is very familiar to you. There are cassette players with old-fashioned foam headphones. There's about 20 of them on a table, and however, these don't play cassettes. They are more computerized. They look like a cassette player, but they don't have a space for a cassette. They have programming inside them, and there's a sign written up above it in very, very sloppy handwriting that says "Guided tour necessary."
Okay.
But Lucas can't read.
Nope.
Yeah.
But Tessa can. And Tessa would kind of tell Lucas what it says.
Is that available to everybody?
Yeah, there's like 20 of them, so there's more than enough for everyone.
Okay.
Cool.
So do you guys put it on?
Oh,
Let me put
yes.
it this way. Is there anyone who doesn't put it on?
No.
Kid can't read either, so Cyber 6 would have to say something.
Yeah, Cyber 6 will put one on for you.
Oh, okay, good.
Once you put it on, you hear like a little bit of static, and once you walk through the archway into this very first hallway that you're seeing here, you suddenly hear through the headphones, "Hello and welcome. I am Diomundred, the owner of Diomundred Candy Factory, and I'd like to welcome you to our guided tour. You are in for a treat when you..." They left me in here. I get it. The corporation's left. Fine. The money dried up. Fine. And yeah, maybe some of my machines killed some people. But to lock me in my own factory? It's madness. That's utter If you'll enter in the next room here, we'll learn more about the fabulous candy. And
Okay.
we'll end the session there.
Go down, Squee.
All right. So, thank you guys for watching. We will see you
Yeah,
guys.
it's gonna be creepy. Creepy
Yeah.
fun.
Creepy fun. We'll see you
gonna
guys
eat
next
all the
week, Wednesday,
candy.
for 3 Galaxies, and this Sunday for Rifts. Ta-ta!
Yes. They will actually go inside the cave, hopefully, and not just travel to the fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so kid, you do have night vision?
Do I?
I don't know.
think
Look at her
so.
race in the books.
She doesn't have a race. in
It's
the
a
books.
custom
No,
one.
no, no.
Anyways,
Yeah.
anyways, we're still streaming. Okay, bye!
Bye.
Bye.